Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, Baseball Collector. It is Sunday night, and that means football for me is over for the weekend. TCU 5-0, ranked number 12 in the country as of the AP poll today. Cowboys just beat the Rams 4-1. Huge game next week against the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that's Sunday night. Let me look. Yes, Sunday Night Football next week will be the 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles and the 4-1 Cowboys. Wow. Yeah. So in terms of football greatness, I'm pretty happy. My alma mater is undefeated, and my favorite NFL team is 4-1, and without Dak Prescott, who should be coming back next week. But man, I've got some stuff to show you. I went back to the place where we're doing that vintage collection. He actually had some extra stuff that he wanted me to try to get rid of. I'm going to show you a couple things this way because they're just so cool. I mean, I have all this stuff set up to do a video for an Albert Pujols tribute, like because of his great career. I don't know if I'm going to show that this video or do it in a subsequent video. There's just a lot to go over, and I don't want this to be too long. But let me show you a couple of things because hey, I just found this stuff, this extra stuff. One of them is this 1961 Golden Press. These are the punch-out cards. You punch these out, and like Ruth is on the front, Grover Cleveland, Mel Ott, and these are just awesome. All 33 cards are in here. That is actually for sale. So there's the back. I mean, these are beautiful. So if somebody is interested in that, let me know. Wow. Okay. He had a giant stack of photographs from Wilson and McGregor, two sporting goods companies back in the 60s. Wilson's still around, but McGregor, I think they're still around too. Like he had all tons like this. Sorry for the glare, it's really bad. But there's the Clemente. This is an 8x10. And then he's got some smaller ones too. I would show you the big three in that one are Aaron Mays and Frank Robinson from 1960. They're smaller ones. They're done by McGregor, but I've already got them packaged because I'm sending a 37 card order to PSA. I think between Ty and I through Bench Clear and Break and Chasing Cardboard stuff we've done on collections, I think we've got over 100 cards there, and now they just dropped the price even better. So yeah, that's all, like we're just cranking, and we're still sending orders to SGC, so got a lot of cards out for grading. Some cards that I'm sending these to Ty tomorrow to send out with an order that he's preparing. 1960 Post. Let's try to get that where it's not as bad. These are gorgeous. These are basically the back of a cereal box. Very, very scarce. I wouldn't call them rare. I don't know what the difference is. What would you rather have, scarce or rare? I don't know. Eddie Matthews there. He had the whole set. There's 5 of them. Don Drysdale. Killebrew. And these are in, like, they're not bent. They were held in a scrapbook. They're awesome. He did have one of the football ones. He had the Johnny Unitas. So cool. And the big boy in that set is the Mickey Mantle. 1960 Post. What's cool about the Mantle, his master set on PSA, so we're going to get these graded all by PSA, but his master set, if you're a set registry person, you'll understand this. If you're not, maybe I'll teach you something. But the way it works is every card on the master set of all their playing days cards has a weight given to them, assigned to it by PSA. How hard is it to get this item? 10 is, very, very hard. That 60 Post is a 7. So that means it's a really high ranked card for the if you're a Mantle set, registry guy, master collector, that's a card that is tough. So super excited to send. These are all this stuff's going to Ty for him to put on the Chasing Cardboard eBay store. So I got a couple other things that I got from Glenn's. Let me flip this around. I'll show you a couple of pickups, show you some other things. Hang on one second. All right, here we go with some other cool stuff. Move my phone charger out of the way. The first thing is this. This is something else he had. 1961 Topps Baseball Stamp Album. And this is super cool. There's his name, Glenn Land. But inside of it, see it says 61. He has a bunch of the stamps in here. So there's the Cubs. This is what the pages look like. They're just super cool. Like Ashburn, Banks, Snyder, Drysdale. So no, that'd be cool if he had the Koufax. And then if you go all the way to the back, I think the Los Angeles Angels, the Minnesota Twins, New York Yankees, there they are. So it's got the Yankees, but no Mantle, but he does have Maris in here, Ford, Berra, so Bobby Shantz, MVP. So yeah, that's just something I've never seen this before. I mean, it's just so, very, very cool. Lots of stamps in it. It's just kind of one of those neat items. Another thing that he had, let me find it here. Good grief, too much stuff. What did I do with them? Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh, there they are. So he had these 1960 Fleer Ted Williams cards. He had 2 of them. And they look like they're signed, but they're not. Those are actually, it's like a rubber stamp on there. But the cards themselves are in really great shape. I mean, these are gorgeous, actually. So I'm actually we're gonna sell these as authentic 1960 Fleer Williams cards, but obviously they've got a Ted Williams autograph stamp on them. So if we graded them, they'd be a mark. But I don't know, somebody might want these, a Ted Williams, hey, that's cool. No idea what to sell them for because I don't know, I've never seen that before. But yeah, I mean, these autographs are literally the exact same. So if you put them next to each other, I mean, yeah, and it's not on card ink. I mean, it's just, you can totally tell that they're not legit. I did get a great little win from our friend Ground Chuck. Congrats on the win. Thanks for your friendship, Mike. Absolutely, Kyle. You bet. There's Kyle's card to Mike, baseball collector, 1 of 1. It's not much of a signature, Kyle. You gotta do better than that. Just kidding. Okay. What I won was this gorgeous 1964 Topps Giants Warren Spahn. Just an awesome card. Love that. I got a gift actually from Gary. He said, I pulled this from a hobby box last year, and since I'm a Packers fan, I had no use for it. Smiley face emoji. But watching the aforementioned video, I found a fan who deserves it, Gary. I am a fan who deserves this because Jason Witten is my favorite Cowboy of all time. I was a tight end in high school, and so I always gravitated towards tight ends like Jay Novacek for the Cowboys, Jason Witten. And this is so cool. It's a shame he's in his Tennessee Volunteers uniform, but this is numbered to 23. Yeah, it even says it on the... I love that SGC puts that on the flip, what the numbering is. Cracked ice. So always good to add any autographs to your collection. Jason Witten, Gary, thank you very, very much. All right, the last 2 things are a couple of eBay pickups that I got. Let's see. First, we'll show this Lee Smith. I'm doing the entire 84 Donruss Hall of Famer run, so needed this for that. So happy to grab that. And then it's almost every week I'm showing, at least every couple of weeks, JT Triple Crown 24 will go to a show. And he did, and he found me this card. I needed this for my 4 decade set. 1968 Topps Bird Belters, 2 Hall of Famers, both Robinsons, Frank and Brooks. Great card from the 68 Topps set. I have an affinity for multiplayer Hall of Famer cards, combo cards, I call them. So that's super great. And a near mint 7 too. So great card, beautiful card, and JT, thanks so much. So that is it for today, guys. Lots of stuff. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Let me know what you think down below. We'll talk to you soon. Keep collecting.